Today is a special episode of the podcast.
It's a very special episode.
We have our first fan.
Yeah, he's a big fan.
From the Make-A-Wish Foundation. He came here all the way from Seattle.
Yeah, we'd like to introduce Christian.
Hello.
How you doing today, Christian?
I'm alright.
You doing all right? Surviving?
Nah.
You're alive. I mean, you are in the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
You're right.
Today, we're talking about A Quiet Place.
Oh, everybody be quiet for a second. It's a quiet place.
It is. The Drippy Place. So
That's their next film. A Drippy Place.
Walking out of the movie, how did everyone feel about A Quiet Place?
Scared because I lived alone.
Yeah, it was a solid spooky movie.
It was.
Yeah.
I was blown away, especially because it was Jim from The Office who directed it.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect that at all. Has he made anything else?
He directed a couple episodes of The Office.
That's about it.
And he was
nothing on that production scale, I guess.
Oh.
And his acting
or
was
with
really
his
good.
wife. I don't think he did anything with his wife before, has he?
No, this was their first thing together.
Yeah.
Emily Blunt,
Yeah.
his wife.
I like Pam better.
That's one thing I didn't really understand about this movie, though. So I don't understand how it tied into The Office. It didn't make sense to me, how they got from
They
The
didn't
Office
mention
to...
anyone. They just forget about them.
I was expecting to go in, and I had this idea in my mind that all the creatures, I would just think of them as Pam from The Office viciously hunting after Jim for not marrying her. But the movie was so good, after like the first 5 minutes, I completely forgot that idea, and I was just completely locked into it.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
And he got buff.
He did.
He did.
Well, he was in that 13 Hours movie by Michael Bay.
That's when he was at his peak.
Hey, Christian, have you seen 13 Hours?
No.
I haven't either. I heard John is good in that.
I only
too.
seen the pictures
The
of the gym.
Yeah, you got ripped. And they're saying somebody asked him if he'd be interested in a Marvel role for Mr. Fantastic, and he said only if they could get Emily Blunt to be the Invisible Girl.
Oh,
So that would be amazing.
that would be amazing.
The big
Really.
FU if they cast what's her
Pam?
name? Jenna Fisher?
Jenna Fisher, yeah.
As Invisible Girl.
Yeah. He's like, damn it.
And then he leaves the project altogether.
Yeah.
So the story of A Quiet Place.
Yeah.
That doesn't explain where they came from.
Which is nice.
Yeah, but it's just these alien killer creatures that can hear. They rely on hearing as well as we rely on sight.
Yeah.
And if you make any noise, you're gonna die.
Yeah, like
So-
instantly and brutally.
Like 5 minutes in.
So it's John Krasinski and Emily Blunt and their kids, and they have to try and not make any noise and just gather resources and just try and live as normal as they can.
Which is a great concept.
It is.
Like their entire life is just completely silent.
I read, it's probably just a rumor, but I read this almost was a Cloverfield movie because they're just like, oh, weird sci-fi idea, just smack Cloverfield on it.
I mean, with the range of the monsters aliens that it is, it makes sense.
Yeah, they
that
did
it would
look
be.
kind of Cloverfield-ish.
Yeah, I could
I
definitely
kind
see this like
of
that.
wish at least it'd be in the same universe, maybe.
I'm glad they didn't
Is it?
though, because I like how it's just kind
It's
of
one of the
its own thing.
parallel universes.
Yeah.
From Paradox. Is that what it's called?
Yeah. I think there is another Cloverfield supposed to come out this year
Yeah, like
too.
An actual movie, not like a Netflix thing.
Intended to be, because Paradox was like they finished the movie and they didn't like it, so they just made
gave it to
yeah.
Straight to Netflix.
I thought it's like where you kind of put bad movies you don't want to put a big budget on or a big
Just
like
throw 'em on
release. You're just
Netflix.
like, put it on
And
Netflix.
just edit
the
the Clover-
day of the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah,
Because it was a
Yeah, that's
commercial,
right.
and it was like, what the hell?
Yeah, and it was on that night.
and just edit the Cloverfield monster into it somewhere and post.
Yeah, right at the end.
I want to see like how far they take that. Like it's just a high school drama movie, and then at the end of it, the Cloverfield monster just bursts through the building.
That'd be great.
It's just the same way. It's they don't explain what the connection is. He's just there.
Yeah, the next Godzilla movie is a Cloverfield movie as well.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
Godzilla and King Kong go to fight, and then all of a sudden the Cloverfield monster runs in, and then the Pacific Rim Jaegers come in.
Oh God, no!
But we're getting off topic.
We're getting a lot of topic.
The story I thought was really good. It's it's kind of a funky idea with like perfect execution.
Yeah.
Because it's.
Were you guys expecting the sign language throughout the whole movie? Because I wasn't. I thought it was just going to be really annoying ASMR whispering.
Yeah, it was weird to see a movie with like all sign language, because last time I saw anything like that was Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, that's true. I liked it though. It wasn't like, because you could really tell that they were trying to be quiet at every single moment of their life.
And it made me nervous to like open my water bottle, and then I heard you were eating popcorn. I'm like, stop, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, and one of our friends had I saw him buy a like big bag of Reese's Pieces. Yeah. And I was like, that's a bad idea. He's like, whatever.
I kind of wish. Do we do spoilers?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, we just gotta cover the basics for like first half hour.
Basics.
I got something cooking.
So this movie's quiet.
It is
really quiet.
Yeah.
All the performances are good, even the kids.
Yeah, surprisingly, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna get really annoyed by the girl, but she was fine.
And she's actually deaf too.
Yeah.
Oh,
in real life.
Yeah.
I was about to ask, is it like a play thing or
like a what?
Like fake? When they did it, or
yeah, no. Apparently, she's actually deaf.
Oh,
so, yeah.
Very nice.
Bravo, Krasinski.
Bravo.
Once again.
She uses actual kids. Just scare the shit out of them.
That's what also really worked for the movie was he said. I thought he wrote it, but he said he basically got the screenplay, and then him and some of his partners worked on it together and like made it ready for him to direct. And he said basically for him this was like all of his fears as a parent translated into a movie.
Definitely.
So watching it, I felt more like I was watching him like create one of his nightmares.
Yeah, I think he said it's like a love letter to his kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because like how far he'd go for them.
Because he doesn't like scary movies.
Yeah,
he said that multiple times in interviews.
Yeah, and so it's like I think if there are some like logical holes in the plot, I just didn't even notice them because the movie's so gripping, and also I was just seeing it as like a nightmare brought to life, kind of.
The whole movie is just like tension, like the whole thing.
Yeah, because
it's so quiet that you're just waiting for something to happen.
Yeah. So
and is it like I don't know if it's right or not for me to say this, but I feel like sometimes it relies a little bit too. It's like jump scare the movie, but in a good way.
I only had one or two jump scares.
Yeah, it's impossible to like do a movie with this without having a jump scare because like you have to break the silence, and that's just scary. Mm-hmm. The first time it happened, my entire neck like seized up, and I was like,
yeah, and it just when they played it through. The perspective they did was really stressful.
Yeah.
Extremely.
Because you knew what was happening.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
It, like, something, like, suddenly surprises you. Yeah, like, I think it had some pretty obnoxious jump scares, and it made it worse because it had, like, the grating sound effect in the background.
Yeah.
But, like, a killer clown movie, I didn't really mind it, aside from the added sound effect stuff.
Yeah.
But, like, this movie, none of the scares were annoying to me.
Yeah. I think
they weren't overused either. Like there was only a few jump scare moments. Other ones were just you kind of knew what was happening.
Yeah, this is the kind of movie where it's like a good jump scare. It's I'll give it a pass.
A hop shock.
A hop shock.
A good jump scare.
It's like Signs. I know none of you have seen Signs, but Signs is like another movie like this where there's one or two jump scares, one in particular, and that's it, and the rest it's like. You know where it is. You know what's happening.
Acting was great.
I really like when he runs.
John's dramatic running.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Yeah. They're all barefoot as well.
Yeah.
I like
the sand was really cool too. How they
just to like deafen their footsteps because even that could get some monsters on you. And that was it's terrifying.
There weren't a lot of.
It really is because.
Any sound that you make, just like if you step on a branch, you're dead.
Yeah.
A leaf, you're dead.
You're dead.
There's also like shows like The Walking Dead horror movies. Like somebody has to do something stupid to make it scarier because like a plan has to go wrong to like get whatever's attacking into where they don't belong.
Yeah.
And so everything in this movie, it felt like it was stuff where you don't really roll your eyes because they have to try and live normally.
It makes sense. Yeah.
Because if you're like 200 days into this apocalypse, you have to try and live like somewhat normally. Like people can't just sit in a basement dead silent without going out and moving. So like the kids,
they did a good job as. Yeah, I think they portrayed that well. How like they had their whole area like specified to living like that, basically.
It's like there's some parts where I was starting to question it because like the kids kind of go off on their own a lot, but I feel like that far into a situation like that, you just have
lived in that condition long enough.
Yeah,
they're used to it,
and they're stuck in that house together. So like anytime something stupid happens, it's kind of like that could have been prevented, but it's not like in Walking Dead where like someone just forgets to lock a door where there's like a horde of zombies outside or something ridiculous.
This one, like, it does make sense. You know, they've been living like this shit for so long. It's just like, you know, I'll give you a pass. Be a little edgy or something.
I'd say special effects are really good too.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
The creatures were good.
Yeah, they weren't like overly like tried too hard, I guess. It made sense of how their whole body structure worked.
It's simple design, simple concept.
Although it did like border on like the generic alien creature.
Yeah, like, that's where I kind of got that
mantis run
it
kind
looked
of
like
thing.
Yeah, I kind of got that Cloverfield vibe.
Yeah, or like the new Godzilla movie with the moth thing.
Oh yeah.
It just kind of fits into that category. It wasn't bad.
I'm glad it wasn't humanoid though.
It was a little.
A little, but like with signs. It was basically it basically looked like a guy.
Now, if only they were the Annihilation creatures.
Oh my god.
Annihilation creatures.
At the end of Annihilation.
Those steel things. Yes. Yeah, I forgot what Annihilation was for a second. I thought of Rampage, and I was like, wait, we haven't seen that yet.
I wish it was all just the big gorilla from Rampage chasing around.
No,
George! No!
No, they're all just the Rock.
That would be terrifying.
But paraplegic Rock with his metal legs.
Are we gonna watch that one?
No, I'm not. Because I don't live here.
Oh, true. Well, we could come to Seattle and see it with you.
Not worth it.
All right. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, I want to talk about the cinematography is really good.
Yeah,
and like the way John like did some of the shots was really interesting, and like he's actually a really good director, especially for his first film.
Yeah, that really surprised me. I wasn't expecting like this level of like film.
Like it's like an artistic monster movie.
Yeah.
I kind of had a thought after the movie when I was driving home. I was like, what if it was like found footage? Then I'm like 5 minutes later, I was like, no, that'd be stupid.
That'd be really hard to do. Like, how would they show
the camera
the
and
kids
then
how would they show like the kids and the parents like in different spots?
They all have a camera. They all have body.
Yeah, they all have GoPros
best
on
cams.
Oh.
Yes, they all.
Would you say they turn the camera around to show them sign?
No, they just sign in front of the camera.
Like no, it's in front of the camera.
That would be pretty terrible.
We're making hand gestures.
Yeah, I'm doing the Italian.
Yes.
Hey!
Merry Christmas.
Trying to think of what other technical. There's really not a whole lot else to talk about before we get into spoiler stuff, is there?
Set design was pretty good. It was like a normal house.
The what?
The set design.
Oh yeah.
It was nice. I liked the whole, like, all the lights that they had set up.
Yeah, how it was the show if there was warning or not.
Yeah, they've red
means it's in
up
there.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it just meant that she was pregnant.
No,
or she was having birth.
It's because she made the noise.
Oh.
Yeah, they have like a warning light strip set up all across their compound, and it looks really good when it goes off.
How weren't those affected by how they like kind of interfere with lights and everything?
They could have been a special kind. Let's say that for spoilers, though.
Although I would like to say I really liked how like the whole thing is really planned out. Like they had a plan for the baby whenever they
down to every last nail.
No.
Anyway, you could say there's a small hole in their plan.
Kevin.
Oh,
it was a Home Alone. Man.
Gotcha.
Well, we gotta wait for spoilers.
That's spoilers.
I'm assuming you guys would also recommend the movie.
Yeah, very much recommend it.
Probably my favorite movie I've seen so far this year in the theater.
Yes.
No.
No?
No.
What's your favorite?
Isle of Dogs.
Isle of Dogs.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
I just saw that last night. Oh, baby.
All right.
That was great.
I'll have to see it.
It was very good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wes Anderson film was happy with it.
God, I love Wes Anderson. I love all that.
I like how they didn't subtitle everything.
Yeah, I know, that was really nice. Because like
everything from the kid, you had no clue what he was saying.
Are there dogs?
Neither did the dogs, which was great.
Yeah, well, the dogs
Except
talked in English.
But the kid is Chinese?
Japanese, you
Japanese.
bigot.
I thought it was China.
No.
Why did only he have the transmitter thing?
Which one? Wait.
Remember how he could talk to the dog?
This is a Quiet Place review.
No, shut up. We're talking about
why was he did no one else know of that technology? Because no one else...
I think it was just, because he was the son of the mayor, so he's like kind of top tier thing. And then the rest of the mayor house didn't like
Also, he had 2 head injuries.
That's true. He got fucked up in the head.
And then his kidney gave up from the stress.
I know.
His one kidney remained.
Is that a spoiler?
No, it's fine.
Is that a spoiler? Spoiler alert for Isle of Dogs.
For Isle of Dogs. I'm sorry. This isn't even the podcast yet. But God, there was something I was about to say. Yeah, with because the dogs don't understand the Japanese kid, so we don't understand the Japanese kid. I love that. That was amazing.
I also like how they didn't make the cats talk.
They didn't.
The cats weren't even.
But I think that was on purpose, because it's like. It's all. It's nothing. It's actually nothing to do with cats and dogs. It's all about the humans. How much they think the cats are better and the dogs are bad.
Also, why the hell was there a dog flu that would go to humans?
I think
3 types of the dog flu.
I don't think it actually did. I think that was just paranoia.
I think it was because them trying to get the dogs out.
Yeah, they didn't care.
Trash Island.
Yeah, and there was an interview I saw or something that said maybe the dog flu is just it was invented by the government.
I think they said that in the movie.
Is that a spoiler?
We already said spoiler alert.
Oh, okay.
Idiot.
We're going to tell you, Andy.
Close your ears.
Lost track.
Are you going to watch it, Max?
Mm-hmm.
You should have gone with us.
Yeah, we had one more room in my car.
Wow.
Sorry.
You would have had to sit on Alex's lap or something.
Oh, God.
Or in the trunk.
The Christian method.
We did get pulled over.
Oh, yeah.
Not my fault.
All right. Quiet Place? I don't know. I want to talk about Isle of Dogs.
What would
the voices of the dogs were really good.
Oh, yeah. I just love how, every once in a while, Jeff Goldblum dog will just talk. I always love that.
I love how, Goldblum. You know how, did you hear that rumor? Mm-hmm. I love how they asked, where'd you hear this rumor from? He's like, oh, I don't know.
Oh, yeah. It just feels like, it's Jeff Goldblum as a dog.
Yeah.
And it's great. It's so good.
What would you give A Quiet Place out of 10?
8.
Christian?
8.5. Sorry, 8.5.
Give it a 9.
I think I'd go 9 too.
Isle Dogs? What would you give it, Christian?
9.5.
9.5? I'd give it a 9.7.
I'd give it a 10.
Good.
From our
yeah.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Also, I love the animation style.
Oh, yeah. It's great.
Yeah.
It's so good. Wes Anderson, anything he makes is art.
The dogs looked amazing.
Dogs are amazing.
Is it better than the creatures in Quiet Place?
Immensely better.
Yeah.
Should the creatures
what if
Quiet...
the Quiet Place was in that animation style?
No, I was gonna say.
What if it was claymation?
What if only the creatures in A Quiet Place were Wes Anderson animations?
Every shot that they're in is symmetrical and really nicely framed.
Yeah. And they act how Wes Anderson characters do.
Oh, that'd be so weird with those aliens.
I know, it'd be great though. Oh, I also love how there's a Goddard cameo. Did you notice that?
No. What?
The robot dogs. Goddard.
Oh.
From
I also love.
God, what the fuck is that show called?
Oh, Jimmy Neutron.
Jimmy Neutron. Yeah, Goddard.
Yeah. Goddard was in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's great.
I also love the fortune teller dog just knew what TV was.
Yeah, it was just a pug.
His visions was it's a pug that watched TV and predict and would say the news.
And it was a famous oracle of all the dogs, and it just watched TV
on the island.
Yeah.
I love how
just in general.
When it cut to the dog, he was like, "What?" Because it was just busy watching TV.
Watching a Japanese game show or something.
Yeah.
I also love how all the TV screens were cartoon style, weird black and white stuff.
Our friend was also in it. The hacker.
Oh yes.
Who?
Caleb.
Caleb was the weird Chinese hacker.
Nice.
Japanese.
I'm sorry.
Bigots. God, I'm in a room full of bigots. This is insane.
Are you done?
Look what's in the back of my phone case.
Tickets. Ooh, can I talk about my tickets?
Sure.
I've got. All right, for like the past couple years, I've been collecting tickets in my wallet.
I did too.
Since I think, fuck you.
That's a
This
bad
is,
stack.
This is
Yeah,
a speeding ticket. This is
Not those
my
tickets.
bill. This is my car wash ticket.
Oh, I've got
For
a.
in Seattle because they don't live here.
Oh, I'll put some pictures in the podcast, guys. If you're listening to the podcast, check out. I got a nice picture of David Bowie in my wallet. All out. Give me a second, boys. We'll go through every single one of them.
Wait, what? Why in the middle of the review?
Because I don't have a lot to say about The Quiet Place, to be
I
completely
do.
honest. Well, I just
It's gonna
want.
last
I
forever.
do too, but it's spoilers.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, that's what I'm saying. We could get on the spoilers.
Broke the chair. Not really.
But my tickets, that's all I want to talk about, boys.
Oh my god.
Look at all these tickets.
I have all mine on a
Let's look at this one. Jumanji.
Great movie.
It is a great
You don't
movie.
have
I
them
love
ordered
Jumanji.
in view
I like
and
the
view
what?
time. You don't have them ordered and when they were viewed.
Well, how would I do that? Look at all these tickets. God damn.
Stack one on top of the other.
I can't.
And
I
never
just shove 'em-
shuffle them.
I just shove them in the pocket. I
It
don't.
does trigger me that you folded them, but besides
I have all my tickets in a drawer.
fit them if I didn't fold them.
I mean, I put them in, but they curve a little bit. But...
It won't fit in where
Oh, you have a trifold.
Yeah, I have a trifold wallet. It's that's what brand is it? Dockers. Dockers
dude.
brand.
Oh no, that's my other wallet. It's the nautical one.
Here, let's
I
cheers.
think I have a Dockers as well.
Salute.
I have a
Hey,
Dockers.
Dockers.
Hey, Dockers, they're great.
Why
My
do you guys like
grandma got me
trifolds?
these.
Is that trifold? Is that
Yeah.
bifold? Why do you guys
I've
like...
got my.
I never carry cash. I don't care.
have anything cool in here.
I've got some money too. But
I got some
I'll
insurance.
pull that out.
I have an undeveloped negative of myself in the photography art room at school.
I got a Seattle library card.
Wait. Oh yeah, we already did our number rating.
Oh yeah. Oh, I got a Jungle Book ticket.
That's
Hostiles?
a good one. I saw it on Netflix. It was pretty
Yeah,
good.
it wasn't bad. I will always love the cartoon Jungle Book
Yeah.
the most. I don't even know
I haven't
what
seen
Star
either.
Wars this is. You haven't seen either?
No.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I
How have you not seen
I-
Jungle Book?
haven't seen like any of those like
Not
old
even the
Disney
cartoon as a kid?
cartoons. Mm-mm.
What? Boy.
Well, all
Yeah,
right,
I have it on
that's the
VHS.
next review.
The next review is Jungle Book.
Yes, both of
Yeah.
them. Shallows.
And
Another ticket. Blake Lively on
Oh,
Rock.
yeah.
Yeah, it was all right. Deadpool. Okay,
That's pretty good.
that was bad. A Quiet Place. Just found that. All right, well, let's go back to the review. I found my Quiet Place ticket.
I found my quiet place.
it's the only way you can get back on topic.
All right.
You just have to find the original like token of what you're talking about. So spoilers.
Spoilers. Okay.
They murk the kid immediately.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
That was shocking. It was.
That's the cool perspective they played it through. How they
What do you mean?
they played half of that whole scene of him turning on the rocket through her.
oh,
perspective,
the
so-
deaf. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you saw the dad turn around, and then
Yeah. Because she's deaf and she didn't hear the rocket
Yeah,
go
in the
off.
trailer they show this kid turn on his space toy, and then they know that the creatures are going to find him.
Yeah.
And so Jim runs. I'm just going to call him Jim.
Jim.
He runs like to him, and you think he's going to like catch him and throw it aside, and then
'cause
you'll
it
like.
shows the monster running
Yeah.
on the road that they're not on.
You'd think they'd just like that's how they'd reveal the creature, is just like show it run off after the toy.
Yeah.
But they show the thing like leap from the woods with its spear arm out, and then it cuts
yeet
right
to the
before it
kid.
slashes the kid.
I don't even think it did. I think it showed it.
No, it showed the
it
kid
took
getting
down the
hit.
kid.
Yes,
But
did.
it cut like immediately when
Yeah.
they contacted
like
them.
no blood or anything. It
Yeah.
just showed it hit the kid.
Which I fell off my seat. I was like, holy
This
shit.
was like the most shocking.
like I
beginning
knew they
to a
were gonna
movie.
show like at least one kid get hurt or killed,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
not
Just
right away.
instant.
5
And I-
minutes in.
Especially
Like, I
like
saw-
showing it in the trailer too.
Yeah, I saw it in the trailer. I was like, oh, it's this part. All right, it's just gonna do
Yeah.
something stupid. And then immediately, bam, he's dead.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like he kicks the toy
or something. But nope.
And the way they build up to it too, because they like show you in the they show them in the shop like gathering resources,
Said it's
and then
too loud.
yeah, then Jim takes the plane from him, and then he takes the batteries out of it and sets it aside. And the girl's like, "We can keep the plane." Hands it back to him. Then she walks out, and the kid grabs the batteries.
Yeah.
Bitch boy.
Yeah. And then they show, yeah, like you were saying, they just show her walking, and she can't hear anything.
Yeah, 'cause
so
it's-
there's
It's Jim and his and the son that was hurt, I guess,
or sick. Or
Yeah,
I think he was sick, and then the mom, and then her, and then the kid far behind.
Yeah, and then you just see while she's walking, as her like shoulders swing back and forth, you just see him putting the batteries into the toy and like.
Or I think they're already in, but he takes it out of his bag or out of his coat.
Yeah, great tension.
Yeah,
amazing.
Then, I was thinking like, oh, they ruined this with the trailer, and they're like, no, they did not.
Yeah, because it was that weird like just hum of silence, and then the kid goes to the dad, the mom turns around, she like,
and then yeet. Like yeet.
Yoink. Takes the kid out.
If like whoever's listening hasn't seen, I don't know why they'd be listening to spoilers at this point, but I would not recommend watching like any of the promotional material before seeing the movie, because like I was watching some special where it was talking about what John thought of like working with his wife the first time, and then like the news lady's like, there's also a shocking sequence in which Emily Blunt must deliver a baby in a bathtub.
Yeah,
and I didn't know she was actually like gonna have the baby in the movie. I thought she was just hiding because she was pregnant in the trailer.
The whole having a baby thing pisses me off a little bit.
Does it?
Pisses you off? Or?
Yeah, because why would you have a baby?
Before you know about the whole soundproofing thing,
yeah,
why would you have a baby in that?
Yeah,
like.
Turn your phone off, sir.
Sorry.
Unprofessional.
I have tabs pulled up for the movies I want to compare.
Oh, okay. I feel like it's probably like they couldn't get proper contraceptives or something, and it just happened.
Or
maybe they did it at the waterfall.
I also kind of felt like it was because their kid died. They're like,
they wanted to have another one. I hope not. Those are terrible parents. Then.
I don't know. I guess
I just got bored.
Yeah.
You just got to keep living, I guess. You know?
The only kid who's home is the deaf one. Let's get at it.
Most parents
lock the door
that lose a child probably try to have another one. So it's probably why. But
I don't know.
Also, the daughter was kind of a bitch during most of it.
The deaf girl?
Yeah. She had an attitude. Because it's like she thought the dad hated her or something.
But that's why. Like, at least they explain it.
I like that because since it was all silent, they didn't have to like
they couldn't talk out like their feelings and shit.
Yeah. I liked how since it was all quiet, you never, I mean, you understood like maybe she blames herself for the little kid dying because she gave him the toy, or maybe Jim hates her because she gave him the toy. And they never talk about it, and it's really nice. But you understand it without having it explained to you right away.
Yeah.
The mom and Jim do. Remember, she's like, I could have held him. My arms were empty.
Yeah, after she has the baby.
Yeah.
Which then they put her in like a soundproof thing that they made, and then there's a flood, and she wakes up, and you see the baby's box, the lid is gone, and then you see one of those creatures is down there, and it just slides into the water.
Terrifying.
God, that was so goddamn terrifying.
Yeah, that was
spooky.
And the nail.
God, the nail, yeah.
That was the most brutal thing I've seen in a movie in forever.
Yeah.
Got Home Alone in this bitch.
She her dress she was going up the stairs.
No, it was the laundry sack.
Yeah, she was taking laundry up, and it got stuck on a nail and pulled it straight up like Home Alone style, right on the stairs where they have to walk.
And it was the point end up, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Like, why whatever.
Logic,
but yeah,
one of the aliens snuck in and he hammered in a little nail into the steps.
It's gonna be really funny when she fucking gets her laundry bag caught on it. Tell you what,
bitch.
And then anyway, so she starts having the baby. She walks down the stairs, and you know what's gonna happen as soon as she walks down the stairs. It's like, oh, she's already in a bad situation. Yeah. She's got to do this, and it was a great scene.
Yeah, because then she screams or something, or she drops something.
Yeah.
And then she sees a light flicker, and then she turns on the red lights.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the creatures, they somehow they have electric interference.
Mm-hmm. And during that time, the daughter was supposed to be there, but she was at the kid's grave.
Yeah.
That got murked in the beginning.
Pressing F to pay respects.
Yeah. Oh my god, and the old guy in the woods with his dead wife?
Yeah. Oh. Was the wife killed by one of the creatures, or did it imply that he went crazy and killed her?
I don't know, because her guts were out.
Yeah.
Maybe he was a creature.
Because they were wearing like all white, so I wondered if they were like from an institution or something.
Maybe he found her or something. I don't know.
No, it was probably his wife.
That was very gruesome, though. All the sounds you could hear.
Oh yeah, because he just got eaten right behind him.
Yep.
I was surprised how like brutal and just freaky this movie was for a PG-13.
Oh yeah.
It's like,
imagine if it was R.
I was expecting it to just be kind of like mainstream, like a little bit spooky, kind of creepy, but it got like really brutal and screwed up at a lot of points.
5 minutes, it got really brutal.
It didn't hold back at all. Good old Jim.
Base Jim.
If it was R, they would have shown the kid's head get torn off.
They just have a prolonged scene of the kid just getting eaten by one.
That's half the movie.
Oh, God.
They keep showing flashbacks. They like do like That's So Raven, and like flies into their eye.
You want to talk about your movie thing, like what you were comparing it to?
Yeah. Well, one was a joke because how they defeated him with the hearing aid frequencies. Mm-hmm. Well, in the movie, what's it called? How do I say so? You don't want to work. Invaders from Mars.
Is that by like Tim Burton or something?
I think so.
Yeah, that's on my list. But I haven't watched it.
It's 1953.
53? Oh, the old one.
The old one, the better one. But they figure out that their heads explode when they play really bad country music. So they drive around like the trucks from Far Cry 5 with the big speakers on the back.
Yeah.
Blaring country music, and all their heads explode.
Spoilers from
1953. There's some guy in an old-timey suit somewhere. It's like, oh, God damn it. It happened again.
But yeah, the movie I wanted to compare it to was Signs. Because, spoilers for Signs, if you haven't seen it, the aliens are weak to water, which during the whole movie, the daughter won't drink the tap water because she says it's like something's bad with it. So they have cups of water all over the house. And at the end, they have a son, he has asthma. Mm-hmm. He had an asthma attack, but then the alien got him and like he shot poison into his lungs. But they were close, he doesn't die, but that's besides the point.
Yeah. Wait, what is that?
But because he drops the kid and I think it was his brother that was staying with him. Okay. He was a baseball player, so he had a baseball bat like hung up on the wall.
Okay.
So he hits the alien in the back of the head and it flies towards the
water.
Toward like a table. And a glass falls on it, and its skin starts burning.
Ah.
So they realize it's weak to the water.
The most convenient way to find out how aliens.
Yeah, and then he just starts smashing the water all over it, and he kills it. And that's kind of the same thing with this movie. How they fight it in the basement, and the dad tries to build all the hearing aids.
Yeah.
And so when they turn them all on, the aliens interfere with it, so it makes the frequency go really high pitched, and it like fucks their head up, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's kind of the same thing.
That's like my one complaint with the movie is every time they cut back to like the hearing aid subplot, I knew it was gonna like come full circle at the end, or like that was like the blatantly obvious.
Like why would he
plot.
try? Yeah.
Yeah, that was like the blatantly obvious plot point thing.
And I mean, they can only hear. I mean, if I figured like from the beginning, it's like, oh, if they can only hear, just do something with their hearing.
Yeah.
So. It was all right though.
I like when she emits the screech and its head just slowly like rips open.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, yeah.
It's freaky.
Mm-hmm.
It was like what, more kind of ear things, or was it just like?
I think it was trying to shield the rest of its like hearing.
Yeah, because it has like
side of its head.
Impenetrable armor for some God-sake reason.
Yeah. And like when they show it listen, it just has this disgusting, slimy, pulsing ear.
An open eardrum, basically.
Yeah, it's gooey stuff. It's amazing.
Yeah.
The teeth are horrifying.
Oh, yeah. Like Venom.
Yeah. Tom Hardy was the creature.
All the creatures were...
Oh, what are you doing?
Also, was it kind of a cliffhanger?
Sort of. Yeah, the ending was kind of...
They showed the other two, because there was 3 in the area, I think they said, and the other 2 came.
The ending was pretty cheesy.
And she turns up the speaker radio.
Yeah.
So
they're getting ready for like a big battle, and it's kind of like
playing Led Zeppelin.
Immigrant song.
Yeah, immigrant song. Yeah, and then like Emily Blunt does a dramatic look at the camera and
she does
chalks the shotgun.
Yeah.
I was like, all right.
All right, where's Pam? Get Pam in here.
Yeah, that kind of a weird note to end on, but
yeah, since the movie, it's the rest of the movie is so serious and like not that kind of movie.
Or Jim's sacrifice kind of like carries the mood till the end, so like it doesn't really ruin the ending because we had the really good scene where he has to scream to distract the monster, and he signs to his daughter he loves her.
Kind of a pussy scream, if you ask me. His voice cracked a little bit.
Sure.
Such a manly man, but then his scream was horrible.
You're just like, I'll show you how to scream, John.
Quiet Place.
Yeah,
and they rolled away in that car. How did it like not chase after them in the car?
They drove it, didn't they?
No, I think
they just rolled.
They just rolled it. Which how is that hill?
Yeah,
was that one of their
deep enough?
Was that one of their plans?
Was already like in the ground too.
Yeah,
and it was also being.
I thought they started it when he screamed because they showed earlier the kid was like pretending to start the truck.
I don't think there were keys though. Were there keys in it?
Weren't there when the kid was playing in it?
Because I don't know.
Because I thought they were.
I thought he threw it in neutral.
I thought they were hinting. Well, at the beginning, he's sitting in the truck playing with it and pretending. So I think that's a procedure they had set up.
Maybe.
But why would they ever plan that?
Because maybe there's a time when they're out in the field next to the truck and the creature's there, and John is about dead because the creature jumped on him, and he has to yell.
All right, whatever.
And become Kratos.
Yeah.
That whole house scene when she was like in labor
was terrifying.
It was. With it like going through the house and tearing shit up and like clawing the walls.
Yeah.
That bathroom scene was horrible.
Yeah. There's a
lot more like really close call moments with the creature than I expected.
Yeah. Like where it just get up right in their faces.
The grain silo was horrifying.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be there.
Even just falling in general, that can kill you.
Yeah.
The fire kind of thing.
Fire
thing?
When he lit the fire on top of the silo, then there were other fires as well.
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, we get the hint that there's other... Well, not the hint. We get shown that there's other people out there.
Yeah.
Which I guess that could be like another... Like, they kind of group up with the other people and they, like, take down the monsters.
I don't want to see a sequel.
It's like a Red Dawn kind of thing. Bring Josh Peck in.
Drake and Josh have to team up in a house, though.
Speaking of Drake and Josh. Did you guys see Drake Bell was trending today?
No. What do you do now?
I think his nudes got released.
Like leaked or did
leaked?
You just put them on Twitter. Here you guys go.
But I didn't. Thankfully, I haven't seen them because holy shit, that guy is terrifying. He's as terrifying as the creatures from this movie.
He did that nude picture to hype up his music video, and he's like. It's like he's worked out so much, but he hasn't like gained any weight. So his whole body is like this weird.
He's anorexically toned.
Yeah.
Also, I'm sorry that I burped.
ASMR.
Yeah, and then that music video is just awful. Disgusting. It's like a Despacito ripoff.
Didn't he basically have sex on the video?
It's just him with this girl rubbing him, and it's like you're not cool.
What if it was Miranda Cosgrove?
Stop.
Megan. And then Josh Peck busts. What if it was Josh Peck?
What, Josh Peck busts in?
No.
What is you said busts? Like what is he bust?
What if the girl was Josh Peck?
Oh.
And the girl then the person that busts in is Josh Peck's wife.
And they're just saying, and the song is just the Drake and Josh theme.
Yes.
That would be amazing.
All right, A Quiet Place.
I gotta use the bathroom.
Definitely. Don't use the bathroom.
We
got like 20 minutes left.
All right.
The
last drive back to Seattle.
I'm definitely buying the Blu-ray when it's out.
Yeah, I would make like a steelbook or something.
Yeah, that'd be neat.
Do you think they're gonna try to make a game out of this?
I hope not.
No,
I don't want
not.
anything else to this movie.
Yeah,
I just want it by itself.
Mm.
But John Krasinski can make any
I
other
want
movie.
action figures.
That'll probably happen.
Yeah.
What?
But
John?
They made
No, just
Rampage action figures.
I know.
Yeah.
I want one.
I could definitely see
No,
them
you
doing
don't.
like a statue of the creatures or something.
Okay, yeah.
But
Next
Get
to like
that
the Cloverfield
cut
monster.
out for me next to Snape. That'd be fun.
oh, the creature or
Yeah.
John?
Either one. John will be in my bedroom.
Something I was gonna say. Oh, like I think this one will be a classic.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
people will still be talking about it in
Be
like
like
20
Signs.
years. Signs is like what killed M. Night Shyamalan before he came back.
Science is good.
That's where like people were like, eh,
Because not many people liked it.
yeah,
Exactly.
because it's not supposed to be that good.
It's a good movie though. The one jump scare, or really only one jump scare is
I'll give it a shot because I like his movies,
watch
but
it at my house. I have it on DVD somewhere.
we got to come all the way to Seattle.
Yeah, why not?
There's something I was about to say. What is it? Keep talking. I'll remember in a
It's
second.
about the earbud or anything.
No.
Airbud?
Airbud.
Airbud.
Earbud. Speaking of earbud, I love dogs.
When are we gonna get an all CGI Airbud?
Oh.
You mean it wasn't all CGI? Were those real dogs?
It was. When are we getting a new Air Buddies?
Oh.
When was the last one? Was it the space one?
I think they're still making them because
Aw.
I don't know. Like every once in a while,
Disney, right?
I just see some movie with a bunch of puppies on the cover, and I'm like, why?
Oh. Do they even make money from that anymore? Well, kids like it,
I
guess.
think it ended. I'm not sure.
Jesus. I want
Didn't they do puppies because the Airbud dog died?
No, I'm pretty sure there were a couple different Airbud dogs, weren't there?
No, all the German Retrievers died.
German Retrievers?
Golden.
Yes. You know what I mean. Pugs next.
Pugs. Airpug.
Hard to breathe, bud.
Speaking of pugs, Isle of Dogs. It's a great movie.
Stop talking about Isle of Dogs. I'll kill you all.
Stop talking about dogs. Dog.
Is there anything else to say about A Quiet Place?
I had something.
I think I have something too. I don't remember.
Acting, writing, editing,
Writing who?
direction, sound effects.
Isle of Dogs. It's a great movie.
Mm-hmm.
Go see Isle of Dogs
Yeah, do it.
if you can. If it's anywhere. It wasn't. We had to go all the way somewhere else.
It wasn't here in town?
No.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. That's why I wanted to go.
That's why.
That's why he went to Seattle to pick you up, you
Exactly.
little sick boy.
I drove here, man. Oh, happy birthday to Toby, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Let's go.
Happy birthday.
Stop spanking me, please.
Just bend you over the desk. We have a leak in the podcast. 9 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
You're not moving it.
It's my favorite episode of The Office.
True.
Oh yeah, the Office YouTube channel posted the clip from The Office when they had to stay silent for like a record of staying silent in the office. They posted it the day after. It was like The Office really is a quiet place.
Yes.
What the hell is this?
Yeah. It was great.
Steve Carell should have been in this movie.
What would he even do?
He just walks around the house. And he just talks
Jim,
normal too.
Jim.
He's the old man.
Loud noises.
And Holly was the girl that died.
Rip.
Right?
Toby doesn't know because he's
Oh,
a
yeah, 'cause
commie who
you're a
won't
dick.
watch The Office.
I don't like The Office.
Greatest
That's also why
American.
you're not moving in.
Oh wait, The Office is no longer the best comedy show in my book because of
What is
Always
it?
Sunny.
Always Sunny.
Yeah.
I like Always Sunny.
Parks and Rec is good too.
Charlie should have been in this movie. Danny DeVito should have been the monster.
Oh my god.
I think we've talked about Danny DeVito in like every.
We probably have. We said the
Danny
Christian.
cast.
Did you listen to our Pacific Rim cast?
No, because I hate the movie.
We said the little drone.
The trash robot.
The trash robot should have been Danny DeVito. It's just like,
Oh,
trash bot.
Yeah. That would have been funny. Him rolling down the mountain.
Yeah, just butt naked,
Like the
covered in
Benton
slime. Cannonbolt.
Yeah, Cannon.
Ben 10
Cannon
movie
DeVito.
needs to have Danny DeVito voice the aliens.
He should have been the alien in that weird live action.
Dan DeVito should just be Ben 10.
Like a rated R Ben 10. It's like, monster time, damn it. Or it's hero time, isn't it? Or morphin time. Oh, wait, no.
I like a monster time. Danny DeVito with the Omnitrix.
He's like, he's drunk. Whatever.
Monster time. And he turns into the
Charlie.
into the quiet place.
Charlie Spider-Man? Talk about that yet?
Charlie Spider.
That's for the Deadpool review. We can have you back for that one. Or should we have
be on more once you guys move in?
Or should we have this sick boy on for Infinity War? Because Infinity War, we need to have more guests so we can team up.
That's true. We need to have a big team. We just get like 20 people in this tiny studio.
Well, by then you might be at my house, Toby.
Why would we be in Seattle?
We'll be living on top of the Space Needle. Robert Downey Jr. will give it to you because you're Make-A-Wish kid. He likes to give things to Make-A-Wish kids.
I got dad gas.
Dad gas?
I have Mark of the Beast.
Did you say dad gas? What is dad gas?
Dad gas.
It's cancer.
I have Mark of the Beast.
Mark, what is that from?
Gangrene.
Oh,
is that thing from Pirates of the Caribbean?
I thought you just went terminal after you found out they were remaking Lord of the Rings.
I shut that out of my mind. I didn't even want to think about that.
Wait. Today I think it was a trailer. They're making a Netflix show about Back to the Future. And the Back to the Future Netflix show.
Like a remake show, or is it like
that
about?
Might be okay.
Toby's giving.
It'd be easier to make than Lord of the Rings TV show.
Will Michael J. Fox be in it?
Give me a second. I'll do the research.
Wait, so how are they doing the Lord of the Rings thing?
If they
are they actually remaking Lord of the Rings?
Hang on.
Okay.
If they actually,
me and Toby love Lord of the Rings.
If they actually did like a movie where they went back in time to the first movie, that could be kind of cool.
Wait, Lord of the Rings?
Back to the Future. Like,
there's no Lord of the Rings in time travel.
Because those movies are already goofy and cheesy. Like 2 and 3 are completely unnecessary.
Yeah. So how are they doing the Lord of the Rings thing?
They're saying that Amazon Studios, they bought the rights and they have like $1 billion budget to make a Lord of the Rings. I don't know, just so they can have their like hit studio, because like Netflix has Marvel. So, but yeah, wait, what?
It's how they destroy their career.
Amazon?
Yeah.
By owning Lord of the Rings?
No, by trying to make a TV show out of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I don't.
How would that even work out?
I don't know.
Are they gonna get Elijah Wood again?
Toby, do some research.
What?
Look up what Amazon, the plan is for the Amazon Lord of the Rings.
Okay, give me a second.
I will too.
And I hate how you just showed me the original Lord of the Rings trilogy because I hadn't seen them, and then now, as soon as I am like, I love these movies.
Holy shit!
What?
They said it's gonna cost over $1 billion. Mm-hmm. Did you guys just say that?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of a waste of money. They should make some of Tolkien's other books into movies.
I wonder if it's gonna have like all of his different series like tied into the show.
Well, because the Lord of the Rings trilogy doesn't go into a lot of the monsters in Tolkien's like Middle Earth thing. Luthien does.
It already has 5 seasons planned.
Yeah, my worry is they're gonna like try to make it like Game of Thrones and just like make it gory,
or like Merlin. Remember that TV show?
I haven't seen it. Mm-mm.
It's pretty good.
But because like Lord of the Rings, like Tolkien wrote them to be enjoyed by like children and adults.
Yeah, it's like it's a side story off.
So
Middle Earth.
I hope at the very least they keep that like intention with it, and they don't just try and turn it into Game of Thrones or something edgy.
I don't know if Tolkien's son's still alive, because I know his son finished some of his books.
Oh,
because Tolkien wrote a shit ton of books in the Middle Earth thing, but just never finished them.
Oh, that's cool.
It's Christopher Tolkien.
Christopher Robin?
Okay. I might have just gone crazy. I really thought I saw something about Back to the Future on Netflix. Like a reboot or something.
No, fuck, what is Christopher Tolkien's old?
Maybe they went back in time and fixed it.
Maybe.
Like someone out there just kept it from happening, and you're the only one who remembers.
Maybe Michael J. Fox or something like that.
The Zemeckis cube. It's a Rubik's cube that turns back time.
Maybe I get a DeLorean in the future and I go back in time to stop.
Yeah, maybe that's why you remember.
That might be it.
Did you drink any chocolate milk?
Yeah.
That's a really vague reference. In Men in Black 3, they know that Agent J is the only person who remembers Agent K because he keeps drinking chocolate milk. And if
dogs, she drinks chocolate milk.
Is there time travel?
No.
Well, there's flashbacks.
But yeah, that's the only way you know that you're the only person who was like around when something changed through time is if you become addicted to chocolate milk for a day.
Gross.
I didn't see that movie. I didn't really want to.
Which one?
It's a movie.
Is it 3? Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
I love the first 2.
Yeah, the first 2 were good.
Josh Brolin.
That's why I didn't want to see the second one. I mean, the third one.
Yeah.
Josh Brolin plays young K.
Nice.
Yes.
Now he's Thanos. And
Cable.
Cable.
I'm more excited for him to be Cable than Thanos for Infinity War.
Than Deadpool?
Yeah.
I'm kind of equally anticipating them.
I might be okay if I don't see Infinity War.
What?
I'm kidding.
I was gonna say, like, you don't want to see it at all?
No, I do. It's just I don't want to be let down.
That is true.
Yeah, fair enough.
So did you find any more info?
No.
Anything on Lord of the Rings? Aside from the $1 billion thing?
No.
And the 5 seasons?
5 seasons, yeah.
Why?
I don't even know what they would do. Because it'd take maybe a season or 2 to do Lord of the Rings. Which I hope they don't do because they're going to mess it up.
I feel like there's so much lore that they'll squeeze out of it.
Then just don't tie Lord of the Rings into it. Just make it like a Middle-earth TV show.
Yeah.
That'd make more sense than a Lord of the Rings TV show because Lord of the Rings isn't Middle-earth.
Yeah.
It's just a side story of a region in Middle-earth.
Yeah. They could...
During a certain time.
I mean... I would be kind of on board if it had nothing to do with Lord of the Rings and it was just in Middle-earth. I mean, there's so much you can do there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
But I don't... It just feels bad. It feels naughty.
I don't know enough about Lord of the Rings lore to know what the potential is here.
There's a shit
I just know that they're probably going to screw it up.
Yeah.
I don't know. Amazon's not bad when it's coming to their shows.
Yeah.
Like, when we... Oh, yeah, I guess. But, like, we watched Lord of the Rings. A lot of the CGI in those are better than Black Panther.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's sad. It's
good.
good.
You haven't even watched The Hobbits yet.
It's good for Lord of the Rings case, but it's bad for, like, new movies case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess it shows, like, where people are going to. Like, people are going to be... a whole bunch of people are probably going to be watching this. Instead of actual TV. You know, it's all going to be on digital. Years.
Also, like, there's such a huge fan base for Tolkien in general.
Yeah.
That if they mess one thing up, they're gonna get a shit ton of hate.
The rights.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Toby, read Baron and Luthien.
Baron and Luthien?
It takes place...
I can't read, though.
Can't read.
I think 1,000 years before Lord of the Rings.
Oh.
And it goes into more in depth, like, different creatures in there. Like, there's, like, vampires and werewolves in Middle-earth and shit. It's really good. It's basically like an Aragorn and Arwen kind of thing because it's a elf guy.
Wait, Aragorn?
Shut up.
Or is it
it's Aragorn.
Are you saying it's like Aragon though, or did you just say Aragorn?
I meant Aragorn.
Aragon. When are they gonna remake Aragon on Netflix?
Honestly,
when are they gonna
should.
continue them? Because they left it off.
I would
go into Bersinger. I think.
I would watch remade Aragon movies because like
that was a joke. I don't want them to.
Well,
make that a TV show.
Like the old movie was just bad. That's why they never like did anything with it.
For that, by the way.
Me and Christian watched it when I hella dropped into Seattle to pick him up.
Also, I'm number 4.
Yeah, you showed me I Am Number 4 as well.
It's a good book series. Have you read Lord Aragon, right?
I read like 100 pages of it in 8th grade.
They're good books.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
I haven't finished the last one, but they're good books.
Before we finish up, because we're at like 55.
Man, we went really off topic.
We'll have to title this A Quiet Place and Isle of Dogs and tickets on
A
our
Quiet
wallets
Isle of
Lord
of Rings.
We just make another clusterfuck title again.
Yes.
A Quiet Isle of Amazon Rings.
With Toby's tickets. A birthday special.
To finish off, what did we think of the new Solo trailer?
I haven't seen it.
It's bad.
I don't want to watch it.
I have a bad feeling about this.
They have him. He's in the Millennium Falcon, and he's like, "Huh, I got a really good feeling about this."
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch it.
And like no one is trying either. They're all like whispering, like every time they show Han, he's just like,
just do it all in sign language.
A quiet Solo. Chewbacca has there's another Wookiee, and they show him like dramatically hugging it.
Chewbacca speaks English in this one.
And then there's the female Leet speak droid. Her name is literally Leet.
Is it the same female droid from Spaceballs?
I wish.
That'd be great.
But yeah, this guy they got, I think his name is Alden Emmerich.
Yeah.
It's just every time they show him, he's constantly doing the same pose. He just has his hands at his hips, and he's got one leg sticking out.
And it's funny too. In the tags for the trailer, they don't even have his name. They have Donald Glover and the other girl, but they don't have the main actor's name.
And then they show
Han Solo for the for the name.
You know, Lando is just like, "Hey, how you doing? It's me, Lando." Every time they show Donald Glover, he's just like, "I'm the best pilot in the galaxy." And then
also gay.
Lead speak droid is killing someone, and he's like, "Let go of the nice man." And it doesn't.
Why?
He doesn't in his show Atlanta. He talks normally, so I don't know.
Maybe he's just making fun of Solo.
Maybe he's trying to take down these movies from inside. Because
what if they reveal that Harrison Ford is directing it and he's just making it shit on purpose because he hated doing it?
And in Homecoming, Donald Glover is just awful. He's like, "I got a nephew in these streets. All right, see you, Spider-Man."
Your interrogation skills suck.
He's better in the comedy show Community than he is in big blockbuster movies.
Yeah.
And he takes himself super seriously nowadays too. He was in an interview talking about how he thinks he's an avatar like Jesus, and he's here to revolutionize entertainment.
This revolution will not be televised.
Yeah, and then he's just in these mediocre.
I think he just meant he wasn't in Black Panther.
What if he's trying to reach the ultimate form of satire, though? Maybe this is the next step for his comedy career.
I hope not. Is he a stand? He's a stand-up.
Yeah, he does a lot of stand-up.
Why is he doing movies?
He's changing everything.
More money.
He's not doing Gambino anymore either.
Well, he's still Gambino, but he's doing soul and R&B stuff.
Oh no, we were talking about this yesterday.
Yeah, we were in the car.
Yeah, that Alex said that he heard that he was done with Gambino.
Yeah, because we're talking about Joji and Pink Guy.
So is that tour coming up? His last tour then?
Maybe.
I think that's what we said.
Let me do some research.
He's too busy just being in bad movies.
Probably. I mean,
hey, Spider-Man wasn't a bad movie. He was just bad in the movie.
I don't know. There's some stuff in Homecoming I really like, but most of it I'm like, meh.
Yeah.
But yeah, Solo.
Tom Holland needs to be Peter Pan. Just saying.
Marvel casting directors. Christian Scott be the ultimate choice.
I'm a big fan of Peter Pan.
I have an article that says yes, Donald Glover is still retiring Childish Gambino.
Oh.
So, I don't know
it's
what's
a long
going on.
asshole.
I forget. Next, did you say you don't want to watch Pan with me?
No, I don't want to see Pan.
Is it because of the Nirvana thing?
It's because of all of it.
Yeah.
I saw the trailers. I saw the trailers, and I was like, no.
I'm sorry, Christian. I refuse to believe that Pan is a good movie.
If you like Peter Pan, it's...
I don't like Peter Pan.
It's the darker side of Peter Pan, so I like it.
I'm sorry, Christian.
Why don't you like
I'll watch Hook. It's got Robin Williams.
Hook is great. Who's the shrub?
I haven't seen
the fact Black Kid says. He also turns into a cannibal.
I'm trying to think before we close. What?
That's a reference to Ben 10 right there.
He does.
Wait.
He sits down
what?
on a plank.
Danny
rolls down
DeVito,
and
Ben 10 becomes a cannibal.
kills pirates.
He just he turns into like forearms and just rips people apart and eats their limbs.
Danny DeVito's the perfect height
For Peter Pan.
For a lost boy.
No, I want him to play Peter
But
Pan.
just
No, Charlie's
super
Peter
old.
Pan.
Was that boy, that little boy, that baby boy?
Yeah, and then Danny DeVito's Nibs.
Nibs.
Nibs is
that the pirate?
You guys don't care.
Was that the
no,
chubby
Nibs is
pirate?
Peter Pan's like main lost boy.
His main lost boy.
It was like his friend in the orphanage.
Sounds a little sketchy.
Shut the hell up.
You guys know that song? Lost Boy from Neverland. Plays at work all the time. It's dumb. I don't like
Neverland Pirates. The Nickelodeon. Disney show.
TikTok.
Horrible.
All right, I'm gonna call it a wrap.
It's really good.
Christian, thanks for coming on the show.
Oh yeah, thanks for coming. We really liked that. We hope you don't die before our next podcast.
We hope you live to listen to us.
Yeah, I hope you live
Me
long
too.
enough. I hope you enjoy your drive back to Seattle.
My only wish for the Make-A-Wish is to invite another friend named Christian on the show.
Imagine if like the Make-A-Wish Foundation made the kids like have their own transportation, like they couldn't provide drivers or anything. Like, oh, you want to go to Disneyland, you little asshole? Well,
gotta walk,
cough up
you
some
cunt.
gas money.
Cough up some gas money between shifts of chemo.
Yeah.
And this is when we get taken off of YouTube.
All right. So long, everybody. Go see A Quiet Place.
Welcome, Paul.
See it.
You're gonna cut that more, aren't you?
I'm keeping that in.
All right.
So the audience knows your sins.
I don't support it.